Welcome to the Yup Life podcast. Did you know the plastic tip of a shoelace is called the aglet?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
There you go. Welcome to another episode of the Yup Life podcast. Woo! Episode number
27.
27.
Yeah. Let's just get in the drinks because I'm thirsty.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Orange Blossom. We had it before. I don't remember what episode.
I think this is one of your favorites as well, right?
It is, yeah.
I like the fact that this is 27 because the next couple of days are my last days of being 27. I'm turning 28 on Sunday.
Dang, you partying?
Hell yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For our listeners, today, again, is a special day. Every day is a special day when we have guests here. We have a fellow ASU graduate, fellow engineer.
Sun Devils.
Go
Hey.
Devils. Isha is here to join us for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Mhm.
So,
We usually do a segment about you've heard a few episodes, right?
a few. Yeah,
Okay.
4
I don't
so
know if
far.
we started it in the first ones, but the yuppiest thing that you've done in the past, maybe a couple months or so, and we're talking like traditional yuppie where you probably spent too much money on a pair of shoes or went on a trip that was a few $1,000 or
Just did something you weren't supposed to.
bought a brand new car for too much money, something like that.
Jumped off a cliff.
You don't have to go first, but you can think about it.
Oh, man.
We give you some time. We usually start going this way.
I don't have anything because we recorded 2 days ago, so
we did.
I got future.
you guys got to help me out.
I got a future one.
I can start it off.
Go for it.
Okay. So we talked on Monday, right? On Tuesday, my company took us out to Saguaro Lake for like a little cruise, I guess. And
A retreat, like a work retreat,
Yeah, but it's Saguaro Lake. It's a small.
It's a pond.
Yeah, it's a pond.
right?
It took us like 2 hours, but all drinks on the company,
Oh boy,
like food. So shit got crazy. But yeah, that was my yuppiest thing. That was super fun.
did anyone get out of hand?
I mean, no, most people can handle their alcohol.
Right.
So
They're all seasoned vets.
So Steven was the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
right.
one that's. If you don't know who it is, it's probably you.
Gosh dang it. Probably was me. They're pouring me double vodka cranberries.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the
cute.
whole time.
Were you guys like on a boat or anything, or?
It's like a little ferry, and the dude he describes the history of Saguaro Lake, and there's not much history, so he spoke for like 2 seconds.
They built a dam,
Yeah,
and now it's a lake.
yeah. They're like, who built this dam? And there's like a really old guy in our company. He was like, I know, and no one else knew. It's Roosevelt for people who don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did not know that.
Yep.
Learn something new every day.
the more you know.
Hey.
nice.
Ruben, you have something for the future?
I guess for the future, since I'm going to Vegas next weekend.
Vegas.
Ooh, good luck.
Yep.
That's going to be the Conor McGregor fight weekend. So I'm going for a bachelor party. It's going to be. We're getting a table. You guys know how much it is in Vegas at the Marquee for the center stage table?
No.
Any numbers just to throw out there? You can fit 10 people and you get 5 bottles.
$1,000.
More.
I'm gonna say 4,000.
More.
Oh gosh. $1, Bob.
Yeah, right. Okay, 500 per person. So that would be 5,000.
Yeah.
5,000.
A little bit more.
Oh,
8,000.
Oh, way too much.
overshot.
54.
God damn.
Does it matter how many people are there? Or it's the
Uh,
same price.
It's the same
Like
price.
it could just
Yeah,
be you
it's
with 5 bottles for $5,400.
Yeah, but I don't know if they would give you it because they want it to look like it's full type of deal thing. It's a very
Do you have to like tell them you're bringing X amount of people? Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Snap. In order for me to afford it, I'd be like 30 people.
Me and my girlfriend want to go celebrate.
All right.
So that will be my
That's
next.
cool.
It's going to be my yuppiest thing probably for the year because after that I will be broke.
Well, Christmas is coming up, so
I'm going to be super broke.
we're getting like pieces of paper, for Christmas that say, I owe you a Christmas present?
I already took out 3 loans this year for to pay for this Vegas trip, so maybe I'll take out a 4th one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, piece of paper. Expect that. I can't even afford the piece of paper. What are you talking about?
I'll take a hug.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The only thing I can think of is that I stayed up till 3 a.m. again last night because I had a hockey game.
On a Wednesday.
11 p.m., get done, drink a little bit, and go to bed, take a shower. It's 3.
How you feeling right now?
I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted.
Did you try to wake up at like 6 o'clock again, or?
I tried to wake up at 7, and I was like, snooze. I got up at like 7:45 or something. But what about you?
Oh man.
Think of anything yet?
I guess I mentioned one earlier prior to recording this, but I guess the yuppiest thing that we've done is we bought our first luxury car. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to want to punch my face after this podcast.
Nah. That's awesome.
No, you guys work hard. You guys deserve it.
Oh yeah, we work super hard.
Yeah.
At one point, had like 2 jobs too. So
Dang.
yeah,
Yeah. No, you deserve that.
You gotta
You guys
splurge a little.
Yeah.
60-hour weeks.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
All right, I'm gonna give myself a little mini introduction
Yeah, go
slash
ahead.
disclaimer about things about myself. One, I laugh silently, so maybe podcasting isn't the best platform
Like,
for me.
do you visually laugh, but you don't make any noise, or you just like
Exactly.
laugh in your head?
Yeah, I visually laugh,
Okay.
but nothing comes out of my mouth.
All right.
Just a lot of. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that was a laugh.
Yeah.
So, well, if you hear me breathing or like cough out something, that's how you know that like
It was really
I'm
funny.
still there. It makes
Perfect.
phone conversations so awkward.
I told a joke. Why aren't you laughing?
Yeah, like somebody will say something super funny and then it goes silent. And then I'll try to compensate for it by having this like kind of fake nervous laugh, which that might happen later on in this podcast. But then I start like digging myself into a hole because then it's like so like obviously like nervous laughing. So then the opposite person's like, oh, she's did not find that funny and I did find it very my life is so awkward and
Curse of
difficult.
engineers.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So therefore, I'm going to try to be funny, but I'm probably not going to be very funny. We'll see how this goes.
We can make up for it. Or we can just laugh at Ruben if we get in trouble.
That's what I'm here for.
Just make fun of me. It's good.
Start roasted Ruben.
We should have an episode, like a roast episode.
That'd be fun.
Well, we're about to roast engineers.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's
Should we
easy
get
enough.
started on roasting, or is there or?
Let's hear about you first.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of where you went to school, where you grew up,
Okay.
background, brothers, sisters, married, kids, no kids, all that
Sweet. All right.
small talk stuff.
Small talk stuff. Born in Santa Clara, grew up in San Jose, moved out here for college, got a pretty awesome scholarship. The plan was original plan was to move out to New York and got a job and everything out there, but then I met this is going to sound really cheesy, but the love of my life.
Aww.
Yeah. So
Did you guys meet in college?
we did meet in college.
Okay.
And then it was actually kind of cute. I had a research partner. Went over to her place to get like a project done, and she and Nick were housemates. And so Nick came back from work, and he sat down at the table. We started talking, and then we didn't stop talking until like 4 a.m. or so.
Nice.
Literally
Dang.
called my mom the next day and told her that I think I met my future husband.
What?
That's a little creepy, but that's
Right.
kind of cool.
I thought that only happens in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
yeah, like, and he actually said kind of the same to his friends, and like, although it was kind of funny, I didn't intentionally, but I was super busy in college and kind of played hard to get. So I think he asked me on a date almost 9 times at least before I finally said yes. So.
Nice.
And then,
Persistence.
It's all about the chase.
other than that, I have 2 sisters, and Nick and I are married, and yeah. Other than that, I have 2 awesome and amazing sisters, and we have a dog. and a little Australian Shepherd, and she's
Nice.
super cute.
So fashion.
Fashion.
What makes you the fashion expert?
Ooh,
Not to put you on the spot, but
give us some credentials.
because we don't know anything about fashion.
Nope.
So I'm just interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because when we were talking about doing this show on fashion, I'm like, I don't know what makes me credible. I guess the fact that I have to dress my husband, and every now and then, like being the only one of the few female engineers in our class, sometimes guys would ask me for advice on what they should wear to like dates and stuff like
Nice.
that.
Nice.
So yeah, that's my fashion resume there, guys.
I think you passed.
That's more than we can say.
Yeah.
My fashion's like weak. All I wear to work wise, is just pants and polo shirts. This is it.
Jeans.
Jeans. I keep it
It's-
simple.
It's funny because it's like there's this dichotomy of West Coast and East Coast where you see suits and ties back east, but here it's like kind of unheard of unless you're in something like law or whatever else. They
Yeah.
wear ties, and I don't know. There's a company that sells suits and they all wear ties by my work.
Really?
Yeah, they actually like wear the suits that they sell.
I think if you're in sales, you should wear ties.
Like a car salesman.
Yes.
What if you're like on the phone salesman?
Wear that tie.
Really? No one
You
sees
never
me.
know.
Wear that tie.
You never know. No, but what did you want to get into?
We were talking about roasting earlier. So,
Ooh.
so let's roast engineers in general.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm scared.
I'm a little scared.
I'm just kidding. So like stereotypical engineers, like what are some funny things that like you've seen like some pretty stereotypical engineers wear?
At work, floods.
Floods? What are those?
What else? How else do you call it? Is there another word for it?
I think they're just called high water.
High waters. Yeah, where your pants are too short.
Oh,
But it's not for a style. It's because they're either have outgrown their clothes and they're too lazy to buy new ones, or
okay.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, why are your pants so high?
Yeah.
Trying to show off your socks or what? Because I think that is kind of a style, is like showing off your socks a little bit.
I think you have to be like looking kind of fresh though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
this is like blue jeans and a polo,
Yeah.
and their socks are like.
Why are you judging me?
oh god.
Don't worry about
Perfect.
That's hilarious.
What have I seen? I've seen a lot of because we're in cubicles, right? And like if we're having meetings, it's usually like within our internal team. So people will go to work with like wrinkled like pants, wrinkled shirts, maybe some Doc Marten shoes. Like,
I don't even know what those are.
yeah, dude, you don't want to. Yeah, I've seen a lot of wrinkled stuff, which is pretty crazy.
Oversized too.
Oversized
Or undersized.
or undersized. I
Like-
feel like this shirt's a small. Don't judge me.
No, it looks good.
Thank you. dude.
Actually,
I've been working out.
like a lot of people wear extra large shirts and it's like super.
You were
baggy.
fishing for that comment, weren't you?
Yeah, it was.
It's too big. It's too small.
What have you seen?
I've seen pocket protectors.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Like
I
on
have yet
purpose.
Yeah.
Not like this is a joke. I'm wearing a
That's
pocket protector.
awesome.
Yeah, like legitimately. And like we actually, or I think someone at work asked the guy, like, hey, why are you wearing a pocket protector? Thinking it's a joke. And he's like, so my pocket or my shirt doesn't get dirty. I keep my pens in there. Like
Straight face.
yes.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then like that same guy. Oh man, I hope he's not
Yeah,
listening
poor
to this
guy.
podcast. Same guy. He's awesome. He's like the nicest guy ever. But like,
There you go.
he has an outfit rotation. So like he has his Monday outfit, Tuesday
No
outfit,
way.
Oh.
and then
Oh,
like
I don't know that extensive.
so like one of my bosses was like, all right, we're doing Christmas photos, and he was like, and we're gonna coordinate and wear similar matching shirts, and he's like, no, that can't happen. That's not my Monday or my Tuesday outfit. And, yeah.
Reminds me of the guy in Office Space. What's his name? Stapler guy.
Dwight?
Office Space, not
that's
the
The
office.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy, like, that's like an OCD-ish, no?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think that comes with being an engineer, though.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
And
The
then,
funny looking glasses, I see those a lot. Like,
That's a big one.
very dated or like too big or too small.
I've seen a fedora when we had like an outing as a group. Yeah.
Nice.
Not as a joke.
Not as a joke. That's a fascist.
Did it look cool, or was it like, why is that
I mean,
guy wearing that?
You know,
Some people can pull off a fedora. Some people can't.
this guy cannot. I hope he's not listening either.
We're just gonna have to cut out like this whole section of the
I know.
episode.
we love you guys.
Fire tomorrow.
Listen and learn.
And then one is he's another coworker, and I actually told him that I'm going to roast him on this show. So
really?
he's looking forward to it, actually. His wife gives him, can I cuss on this show?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, his wife gives him shit about this all the time. And so instead of tying his shoelaces, he uses those jacket stoppers. So he puts his shoelaces through these jacket stoppers and then cuts off the excess. And that's like what? Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
That might be a genius, actually.
It kind of is, but
I was.
Can you see it? Like it's super visible?
Well, I mean, it's your shoes, and
Oh.
Does it look
high water
cool?
pants
That's true.
totally would if he did that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys,
Got
I
something to
might,
say? Or?
I might do that.
I'm so wait. So like, is it like a? Is the simplicity of putting your shoe on?
Yeah. So,
This guy's all about that.
Simplicity.
This guy doesn't tie his shoes until he gets into his car.
Yeah. No.
No way.
Yeah. How? I gotta see these.
Do you want to look it up real quick?
I think you can get a pack of 20 on Amazon for like probably a couple bucks. Like it's so cheap, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Prime and get it in like 2 days or something like that. So
My wardrobe consists of 5 polo shirts, 3 jeans, 1 pair of shoes. That's it.
Damn, bro.
are you
I'm-
rotation guy?
He's rotation guy.
I'm a
for
rotation
sure.
guy, but except I'll mix my Monday with my Tuesday, or my Tuesday will be my Friday, or my Friday will be on my. Actually, it all depends if I have to go on the field. I have like 1 polo shirt, like I like to get trashed. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if it gets ruined, it gets ruined.
So people don't like catch on. You'll switch it up. Is that the plan?
Pretty much, but I'm sure they all they've already catched on. Like I'm like a cartoon character. Even on this whole podcast, like I'm a cartoon character.
People keep saying like, "Why is everyone wearing the same shirt across 2 episodes?"
Yeah, it's whatever.
There-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say everybody has that like outfit. Like I have an outfit that I'm pretty sure I wear every week. But
I don't wash my clothes enough to do that.
really,
No.
Well, I guess that could make you be minimalistic, like a capsule closet type thing. Have you guys heard of that?
Mm-mm.
No.
So there is these 2 guys. I think it's 2. They did a documentary on Netflix, and it's all about minimalism. And one of the topics they touch is having a minimalistic closet. And if you look online, a lot of people define it as a capsule closet. And it's somewhere between 33 to 40 total articles of clothing.
Ruben has that right now.
Yeah, that's all I have.
So, it's just like a couple of shirts, couple of pants. Everything is like pretty neutral, classic looking stuff. So, it's not trendy. So it's like things that won't date over time.
Right.
So, and a lot of millennials are adopting this as like a good method of just being smarter with money, just because our generation has to be. So, yeah.
That's crazy. I do only have like jean wise. I have 3 pairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got like some chinos, stuff like that. But
Mhm.
Quick question: jeans. How often do you guys wear them before you wash them?
3 to 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, mine get washed like every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. She just picks it up, washes.
Well,
it.
like, how many times do you wear them before you wash them?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Maybe 3. Maybe 3.
Are you going to answer your own question?
No, I don't want to answer that question.
Why?
It's too many. They're like stiff.
I heard you're actually not really supposed to wash them unless they get like dirt on them.
Yeah. Aren't you supposed to stick them in the freezer?
I've heard put them in the sun to like disinfect them.
We've heard the exact opposite. I think it was underwear in the freezer. One of the two.
I don't know about that.
That sounds like a prank.
It sounds awesome.
It might be.
In Arizona. That sounds
that's true.
like a good idea.
Um,
I don't have any other weird things that I've seen.
I probably go with like if it's like my work jeans, I like wash in and out because I'll get dirty from work and stuff like that. But my fancy jeans, where I go out wearing, go dancing and stuff like that,
Yeah.
those I'll probably wash like once or twice, or once every 2 months
But you only
Gotcha.
wear it
at nighttime, party time.
like on the weekends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like 2-3 hours a night.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine. That's not weird.
Half a year.
Just sniff it. Give it the sniff test. Then you're good.
Really quick, when we fell, I
God.
don't, you said, oh wait, this is the one I posted this week.
On Monday.
Just a quick. Him and I went out on last weekend, and we were riding those little scooters.
Okay. Is it the Flybirds that are like?
It was like a lime wire. I think
LimeWire. There's like bird, lime, and another one. I don't know what the other one is.
Yeah.
but the same concept, electric motor, and just ride around. Well, we both fell. We ate it pretty bad,
Yeah.
and I got back in my left cheek was like leg was all just like destroyed. Like it was all like sat on mud or something like that. Anyways, I went to wash them and everything. I still got little stains from that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I haven't checked mine.
Black jeans stained.
Dang.
I
Was it
blame
on the
you.
inside or the outside?
Outside.
Okay.
We thought it was mine.
Hey.
That's awesome.
You didn't laugh. I'm just kidding. I'm just.
We just tested it out. It's real.
I'm so sorry to your audience.
For viewers or for our listeners, you should just watch the podcast.
Joey
Just
will
watch this one.
install like a fake laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you edit this, just be like, yeah, some kind of.
Laugh track or something.
What's the dude from Dexter's Laboratory?
Oh, Mandark?
Mandark? Yeah, throw his laugh in there.
Yeah. How's it? Yeah. No.
I don't
can't
know.
even think
I'll
how
have
it
to
goes.
play it.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in there when I edit it.
Yeah.
Insert laugh here.
I guess, since we were talking about like capsule closets and stuff, and like, I guess, actually, I'm gonna rewind a little bit. So when you guys go shopping, what's your like typical shopping habits, or like, do you just go to the mall or order stuff online, or?
When I need something, like one item specifically, I'll probably order it on Amazon. Like I need this thing for a Halloween costume, or like these shoes for a wedding, or this belt for this outfit.
Okay.
But when I'm like, it's been a long time since I've been shopping, I usually go to like Kohl's or like Macy's or something like that. Just some big department store that has a ton of options.
Most guys love shopping at Kohl's.
Yeah. I think that's probably the place I go to most.
I don't think I've ever been there.
I like Kohl's
Like
a lot.
ever.
I just don't go there that much anymore.
I don't know why I like it.
What is Kohl's like? Like a TJ Maxx?
Do you remember Mervin's?
No.
It's like a
haven't heard that.
Macy's, but less name brandy.
Okay.
Like they have their kind of own brands.
Gotcha.
I mean, they have like normal stuff like Croft and Barrow and stuff like that, but
Levi's.
and
Yeah. Okay.
like
Dockers.
yeah, but they don't have like I don't know other name brand stuff.
Michael Kors.
Like
Yeah,
they
they
have
don't
like
have, like-
Lacoste.
no,
Van Houston.
yeah,
Hugo Boss.
Hugo
probably.
Boss.
But they have like their own stuff like Urban Pipeline. I think they still have that.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's kind of like between a Ross and a TJ Maxx and like a Dillard's or a Macy's.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dillard's is actually a really good comparison.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. I need to check it out.
I usually just it depends. Usually actually I like to shop if I know it fits. Like I've went to the store and tried it on, make sure it fits like my waist and length and everything. And I'll buy it right then and there. But if I already know that I need an extra pair or something like that, I'll just order it online. But majority of the time, I would like to go get it at the store because that way I can make sure
feel it,
Yeah.
see it,
Know what I'm getting.
Touch
'cause-
bop it.
Got-
Yeah. I'm a brick and mortar type of guy. I love going to so I don't go shopping. I like go with my girlfriend to go shopping. And they usually have like a men's department, so I just like kind of browse around. And I'm like, I like that one. And then that's it.
You don't sit waiting for her as you try and close hold her purse or anything like that?
Nah, dude, that's not me.
I
No?
just plop my ass in the chair that's always by the women's fitting room.
Do you?
Yeah, there's always a chair there. It's
There is always a chair. It's usually occupied.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so.
By like another dude.
Yeah,
Really?
another
Mhm.
dude.
Exactly.
Or you see like at the mall, you see like a group of guys outside the store, like
Yeah.
all the girls inside.
So you don't go to the store like, all right, I got to buy summer clothes right now. You're just like, oh, I'll get this here and there.
Yeah, usually not. I
Okay.
just, whenever we go shop, I always find something that I like. And
Mhm.
just pick it up.
I get in these like moods where like my clothes are old. They're like dated. I'm like, I don't really wear these anymore. So I need to get a batch of these things. Like my work shirts are getting old. I need new ones. So I'll go buy a bunch of work clothes. Or my t-shirts, it's summertime. They're pretty old and grungy. I'm going to go buy a bunch of t-shirts. So I don't ever like, I don't know. It's usually like I'll buy things in batches. I never go to the store and buy one thing or two things.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think I did that like when I first got hired onto my job. I was like, I got to go find a bunch of
Because you
shit.
didn't have anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Does that sound out of the norm? Any of those things?
No, not at all. Like Nick totally shops in batches. Like he'll be like, I need everything, and then and his go-to store is like the Banana Republic factory out at the outlets, and especially when they have their sale days, it's awesome. But yeah, that's like there's like a specific fit that fits him really well, and he hates going shopping. Like it's literally pulling his teeth, like.
Yeah.
To get him to like go try on something. So as soon as we find something that works, then I'm like, awesome. I don't have to deal with bringing him to the store again and just like order it online.
That's hilarious.
And then
Speaking of fitting, I went to American Eagle one time and I was looking at jeans. I was like, oh, I don't see my size anywhere. And I go ask. They don't have a 34 length. They have nothing above a 32 length.
Let me tell you why, right? And I discovered this too.
Playing the odds or what?
No. So American Eagle and Hollister are catered to Latino type bodies.
Racist.
I'll tell you this right now, right? Because everything in Hollister fits me perfect. Dude, it is ridiculous. It is like just perfectly I used to have trouble finding jeans, just because like I have decently like big thighs, I guess, and they used to like not fit, right? And I went to Hollister one day. And I will never buy another pair of jeans. Like I'll just go there.
so is this like factual? Like, or is this just
No,
like
this is why. This is why.
Anecdotal for sure.
Yeah, and you'll if you actually look around, right? Especially if you go to like the west side of town, you'll see
Desert Sky or
Yeah, you'll
something.
see everybody wearing like American Eagle or Hollister, guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually that's a good point.
Shout out to our buddy Oliver. Doesn't he wear like American Eagle?
Yes, he
outside?
does.
So speaking of like west side and like traveling to places, you guys like to travel, right? Like the
When we
YouTube
can.
channel and
Yeah.
everything. Have you guys noticed like what other professionals wear like around the world?
No, actually, I've never. That's a good question. I've never.
I went to LA a few weeks ago, or about a month ago maybe, and I was at like a rooftop bar, and some professionals came in for happy hour, but they were all wearing suits, and like the girls were wearing like classy dresses and stuff.
Okay.
But in terms of like other engineers from across the country, it's hard to say because like if you meet them somewhere, it's usually in a setting that's a little like more professional, and you dress up a little more, like a conference or an expo or something. So you don't really, I don't really see like the day to day.
Or even just like not necessarily like engineers, but like anybody who has like an office desk job in Europe or Africa.
I've never been to Europe. Never been out of the country, basically.
Oh, really?
No.
Dang.
Other than like Mexico and Canada, but
Look up travel.
Norway.
yeah.
You've
Wow.
traveled. What have you seen?
So we haven't traveled much. So tip for everybody out there, and I hope they sponsor me for, I don't know, I don't really have any
We'll
social
hashtag
media.
it. We'll hashtag it.
presence. So I'll create some kind of podcast and just sponsor me. Or sponsor you guys. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then, but I highly recommend checking out this thing called Travel Zoo. And every Thursday they post their top 20 deals of the week. And and definitely like read into like the reviews and stuff, because they post everything and anything. So double check as you before you book stuff. But you could go to like China round trip flights, hotel, everything included, and they had one deal that was like $600 per person.
What?
Gosh.
Like you think, like I was always told that traveling is going to be at least like $5,000 or something for like international stuff, but you can do it so cheap. Anyway, we'll have to do a travel podcast.
Yeah.
So.
In Europe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do it.
I am blown away, actually. What was it?
Travel Zoo.
Travel Zoo.
So.
Hashtag it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to Japan from this Travel Zoo site, and when we were walking around in like Tokyo and Kyoto and places like that, we noticed that Japanese men and women, men would wear typically like a very neutral colored suit. I think it was like a black suit, and then either it's a white shirt, like solid white shirt, or solid blue shirt and a tie. Like that was like the most common.
Like pretty basic.
Yeah, it was almost like as if everybody was in uniform.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So do you think they're weird if they stray from the path and wear something with stripes?
Probably.
Yeah. Like they get made fun of?
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
They're like not allowed to work there.
Like they probably make fun of us. They're like, oh, these guys like so casual.
So many colors.
And like this guy's in like a checkered shirt thing, and then he's in a polo. He wears the same polo every week. Like
Twice sometimes.
But not necessarily on a same or different day.
I'm not that crazy yet.
So do you have any places or stores that we should shop? Recommend certain stores?
I mean, for every person, it's different fit and stuff. So once you figure out what works for you,
Just keep doing it.
yeah. But when it comes to essentials, what do you think are necessary, like men's fashion essentials?
Socks, belts, watches.
Watches. Watches. Definitely the watch.
Gold chains.
Gold chains.
Two chains.
Different colored shoes. Matching belts. That has to be a thing.
That's about all I got.
Let's get specific. Like, I think black button-up shirts.
The shirt?
Okay.
A black shirt?
Like a black button-up shirt. Like a good one for like going out on weekends.
I think work-wise, I think brown chinos.
Like khaki brown?
Khaki, brown. And chinos are just the new khaki.
Yeah, I'm like, what is a chino? I keep seeing that, but I'm like, is that a khaki or what?
I think
Is it interchangeable now?
I think chinos have more fits to them.
Oh, okay.
So like, this is a chino. It's a little bit more tighter. I think
Is
that
that
might
a
be a
chino?
chino. Yeah.
It's like they're Dockers.
I think specifically a chino is a different type of material.
Are we going back to this made
touch
for a
it.
certain type of person?
Touch it.
Latinos go to Hollister? What?
Feel it. Is it a chino? I'm just kidding, dude.
I would feel it for you.
You know what are essentials?
Looking away. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
What are those?
I hope everybody just saw that.
Shirt stays. It's
Shirt
basically a
stays?
garter belt.
That's sexy.
Basically.
So when they hook onto your socks and not your underwear, they hook onto your socks and your shirt. So your shirt is like always perfectly tucked in. Because as you guys know, tucking your shirt in the back always gets all poofy.
I hate it. I hate it so
Every
much.
time you stand up, you tuck it back in. Every time you sit down, you tuck it back
I
in.
hate it.
These things, like, it's perfect. They use it in the military. I think they use it in like police department.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's a little weird to get used to. And when you got to take a dump, you got to take them off. It's a pain in the butt. But
It's the worst.
I would recommend them anytime you wear something you're tucking your shirt in with.
I'm gonna need some for the wedding coming up.
Dude, get them. You can borrow mine if you want, but
Are they made for tall people? Because I'm not that
they're
tall.
adjustable.
Oh, okay.
I'd take my pants off, but there's a camera.
Shut the camera
Turn it off real quick. Yeah. Let's do this.
I'll go into the other room. Let you have your space and privacy.
Thanks for joining us for our podcast. We're moving on to the second now.
Yeah.
The weird segment.
So I'm doing this by myself, guys. These guys are busy.
Let's take over. What else?
But that's actually a really good life tip. Like, take note of this, listeners. Like, Joey's dropping some pretty good gold nuggets
That
here.
is true.
Like,
That is true.
Garter
I
belts for
always,
men.
I always try to like push them whenever I see people. Like, look what I'm wearing.
Really?
Yeah.
and you do like the snap and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh, okay, I got a question for you guys. Since I don't tuck my shirt in, I just go in willy nilly,
Okay.
tucking your shirt in.
It depends.
I would lean towards tucking your shirt in.
Mm-hmm.
It for me, I think it makes you look, I guess, like more athletic look, and it just also makes you look cleaner.
I don't want to show my love handles.
I feel like if I'm wearing jeans, it looks
The-
weird to tuck my shirt
That's
in.
The
what
jean part.
That's why I don't tuck it in.
Yeah, I get it. I don't tuck in with jeans either.
Especially since I have long legs and a normal torso. It looks weird when I tuck into jeans for some reason.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I vote we skip into the game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We'll
Oh,
introduce the
God.
game in a minute.
Okay.
And the reason why is that just Google essentials for men. and they'll take care of that. Because podcast is about our opinions, because our opinions matter and are very important.
Yes.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Therefore, this game, I don't know quite what to call it. So at first I was like going to name it douchey or not douchey
I think that's fair.
That's awesome.
and ask you what you guys think is douchey or not douchey. But then, and I need you guys to clarify. I know I listened to that episode where you guys defined a yuppie,
Mm-hmm.
which you guys did a great job on. But then I'm also debating, like, would you consider yuppies being douchey?
See, I think that's like, I don't know. In my opinion, I think that's more of a traditional sense of yuppie-ish, of yuppieing. But a lot of things overlap.
The stigma of it is like rich, douchey, someone who spends a lot of money on things, someone who lives in a high-rise apartment, owns lavish things, lives a lavish lifestyle. But like the literal definition of a yuppie is a young urban professional, which is literally what we are. But we don't live a lavish lifestyle.
I think it depends how the person acts too. Like if you came in here and was like, "I got this Alfa Romeo," then, then you'd be like, "All right,
Douche.
yeah,
It's a little douchey.
we had to like talk to you about it and ask you."
So how about this? We're going to redefine yuppie in a positive light.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to say that we're going to play a game called douchey or yuppie.
Perfect.
So yuppie being we're hardworking professionals and therefore we bought this and we think this is totally okay to wear and like it's cool. And
this right now.
douchey is going to be like that douchebag. So so are you guys ready?
Yes.
And this is going to be more office themed. So
Okay.
if you were walking into work and you saw somebody wearing this, would you think, oh, douchey? Okay.
Perfect.
Boat shoes.
Or be like, head nod, yuppie.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's how you say yuppie with a head nod or not. Anyway,
Fair enough.
moving on. So number 1, blue light canceling glasses. Douchey or yuppie?
I'm gonna go yuppie.
I have a coworker that has some.
They work.
Do they?
Well, like I've been trying to. I was talking to Joey the other day. I was telling him how my screens are too bright, and he was like, "Oh, download this program."
Did you get?
That I haven't done it yet. I just keep dimming my screens,
Mhm.
and Joey was like, "Oh, you can get these glasses for the light canceling," and I was like, "Oh, so people actually use those? They're actually." I was like, "Okay." Well, that's why it kind of changed my mind. I think they're yuppie because they actually work.
I think I'd say yuppie too, because I actually use, like Ruben said, a program to cut the blue light out of the screen. I would have glasses if they were like cheap and easy, but I don't know. I think a lot of glasses now have like blue light reflective coating on them.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have like a yellow tint to them.
I'm gonna say douchey.
Really?
Yeah. So I think the program's okay, but if you're in your cube and you're throwing on some shades just for the blue light, plus you're at work and you want to stay awake anyways, it fucks with your circadian rhythm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I actually had a whole breakdown on this. I had a coworker tell me,
Like a mental breakdown?
yeah, no, I had a coworker break down exactly like you're gonna want blue light in the morning. Like just do this in the morning, start dimming it throughout the day, and blah 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 blah. Like,
Dude, you're all about that bro science.
he did the research. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna say douche if you're actually wearing them. If you get the program, nobody knows. That's more of a yuppie
Right.
kind of a thing.
Why is your screen orange?
Yeah, no one knows.
I'm offended. I wear those glasses.
Oh God.
Dang.
Okay, dude, that's good.
So, when I was making this game, I did ask some close friends, and they're actually really excited to hear what your guys' thoughts are. on this.
Perfect.
So this is what they said about blue light canceling glasses. Their agreement was that it would be considered douchey if you get the Felix Grays. Do you guys know what the Felix Grays are?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Is that like a whole headset? Like, what is this?
So, but we can change our opinion, Felix Grays, if you guys sponsor us.
Ooh.
Oh,
Another hashtag. Another
right.
hashtag.
Another hashtag.
Yeah.
They're actually really cool looking. Like I've seen a lot of people wear them, and I think their business and stuff is great. So not to bash on them too much, but and there are like you could go through your eye doctor and pay it through some kind of plan. But anyway, so the Felix Grays are these $150 blue light canceling glasses, and they're like, it's kind of like having that brand, you know? So, and whereas our opinion was that, well, if you get the cheaper, like $12 ones from like Amazon, that's not really douchey, especially because sometimes, so like in our field, we work on drawings and stuff all the time. So to have like a yellow screen, especially because there's different like red lines or things like that on there, the yellowing can kind of mess us up, or as far as differentiating like with color and stuff.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, if you're not doing it for the brand, then no, it's yuppie. Otherwise, like if you're like, oh, look at my cool glasses, guys, 'cause
Like
they're
style over
Felix
function.
Grays, douchey.
Right. There's actually a setting on the program that you can cancel it for doing like color correction. Like if you're a photo editor or a video editor, you can turn it off so you can like edit colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or you can just take your glasses off, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're doing it for like function, sure. But if you're like, I'm gonna buy some stylish blue light canceling glasses. Really?
Yeah, that's
Really?
That's excessive.
I feel like you have Felix Grays.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I wish I did. I think they're so cool.
Yeah.
If I had disposable income, that's not the first thing I would buy. Let's just say that.
No,
Definitely not.
probably go on Travel Zoo first.
There you go.
So the next one is bow ties at work.
Bow ties are in. I am all for bow ties.
Boy ties
My English.
at work. That was the kicker.
I mean, okay. Well, it depends. Are we talking about people that are wearing ties and bow ties, or is this just someone that just shows up like?
Like Ruben that wears jeans every day. If you showed up in a bow tie, that's pretty douchey.
Yeah, but I guess it depends on the situation. But if everyone is wearing ties and they come with a bow tie, that guy's awesome.
Engineering firm bow ties.
Okay, is it Tie Tuesday?
Is that a thing?
Yes. Dude, what? Where have you been?
Do you remember we work at small companies?
Okay.
We don't have
I
like,
guess so.
themed days to our work week.
I thought Tie Tuesdays was just like a normal thing.
I want to start it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Trendsetter right here.
You could do bow ties on Tie Tuesday.
Boy ties.
Boy ties. God damn. Bow ties.
I don't know,
Sounds like some
I'm
jujitsu
gonna go with
shit.
douchey. I'm gonna go with douchey.
Ruben's douchey.
I think it's douchey.
Both.
I wear it to a wedding, but I won't wear it anywhere else.
I think
Okay.
that's why. On the same boat as you.
I will not wear one. Period.
Ever?
Ever.
I'll get you one. If I get married, I'm gonna have all my
I
groomsmen wear.
hate you.
Well,
I'll wear one.
Wait, he's
for-
actually gonna
I'll
be a
wear for that.
groomsman?
Dang. I think it depends on the person. Like if the dude was like a real like
bro.
not a bro. What do they call him?
Bruh.
Man bun people, nose
Hipster?
rings, hipster. If he's a real hipster kind of a guy,
Like true
and
to heart?
always wear one. Yeah, he
Okay.
always wear like suspenders and always wear bow ties.
Like on the weekends, he goes
Boy
to
ties?
But God damn it, this orange blossom is starting to get to me. Bow ties, then that's just him doing him. If I start wearing bow ties, douchey.
I went to a conference once. It was a concrete conference, and the speaker was wearing a bow tie.
But
It's a
were
compliment.
you sitting there and you were like, oh, that douche? What was your first thought when you saw the bow tie?
He was silly, like
Okay.
Like
more-
had tape on his glasses, silly.
kind of like that type of silly,
Mm-hmm.
like like silly.
So you're gonna say nerdy.
Yeah, I'll put him in the nerdy category. If there's, I guess, well, he was older too. He was in his yuppie phase. He was already like balding and stuff like that. So
That's awesome.
probably
Steven's balding.
So what's the consensus, guys?
I'm gonna
Douchey.
keep it with douche.
Douchey.
Sure, douche. Yes.
I guess we should give like a disclaimer. Like these are 100% like opinions. If bow ties is your thing,
These are
Like-
100% fact.
You are a douche.
good for you, man.
If you pull that, never mind.
Have you ever tried? It took me a while to learn how to tie a bow tie, though. It's kind of hard.
It
It's
is.
like you gotta do the thing and the thing, and then you gotta pull the thing,
And then you wrap
another-
it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you pull it through.
Yeah, it's weird.
right. And you turn yourself around.
That's what it's all about.
I feel like someone's gonna find photos with all of us, and we all have bow ties.
I have one already.
I pretty much wear one every wedding, so
Yeah, weddings.
We're all douches at this point.
I think wearing a bow tie to like yeah, weddings, charity events, stuff like that. Like that's cool. But this is like work setting.
Gotcha. Okay.
daily basis.
Yeah.
Like if you're wearing a bow tie, you're trying to stand out at work.
You are.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
that's a good point.
That is true.
So
Good point.
on that same
Really quick. However, it's it's safety though. The thing is, if you have your tie, you have a little ding-a-ling ding down below.
True.
Like say you're standing over something, like it gets caught. Like you're making copies, and all of a sudden it just eats it up right there. Then all of a sudden like
Gets caught in your ketchup, or
or
you
that
accidentally staple it to your paper.
you never know what's gonna happen. So with a
True.
bow tie, it's more safe. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there.
workplace
It is still
hazards.
douchey, but it's a little safer.
You're a grown man.
Safety.
You know how to-
Safety.
Boy toys.
Yep.
next one. Similar to bow tie, but what about like just having a loose tie? Like you just kind of loosen it up, and that's how you wear your tie at work.
Never.
At work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to weddings again. I'll do that at a reception, but never anytime else.
If you do it at work, you're a douche.
If you have a tie, you tie that thing tight.
Unless you're Avril Lavigne.
Oh, that's an exception.
Sure.
Maroon 5?
Yeah.
No.
If you're a pop star,
No, that's Adam Levine. You're thinking that's Adam Levine.
Yeah.
does he not wear ties that are loose? I don't know.
I thought you were talking about Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, Avril.
She was a skater boy.
Yeah.
He, whatever.
Really quick story. Did you hear, apparently she's like dead, and like, well, there's like a theory
Stop
that's out that she's like dead, and there's like a replacement or something like that. I
There's
don't
a
know.
lot of those.
There's like a little.
This is not conspiracy theories.
No, I know. I'm just okay.
It's definitely douchey. I don't think there's a question about that.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, dude.
It shows a sign of your character. Like you don't.
I like
Are
you
you-
writing down her answer too.
I am. I feel like we should make like a questionnaire and send it out to the listeners and think what
That would be
see
awesome.
what they think.
I want to see Jeremy's responses to questions like this.
He's gonna be
know.
listening. He's like, what the hell? No, he keeps it clean though. He
Yeah,
keeps it really clean.
True.
I don't know.
He's got swag. Shout out to Jeremy.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yes.
Beats headphones.
In general,
If at work you're wearing Beats headphones.
Douchey.
I do not think so. I have way too many calls. Like So of course, usually the Beats are like Bluetooth,
Yeah.
right? And you could take calls on them. You could be on conference calls and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a microphone on it too?
Actually, I'm not too sure.
Yeah. So you're you're like this.
I've seen.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I see people take like conference calls on them, but I like have to have my headphones in and like
The
talk
piece.
to it. Yeah. As long as you're not walking around, I don't think with them.
Dude, how hard is it to pick your phone up to your ear?
Dude, for 2 hours?
Yeah, man. It's a
Oh,
workout.
that sucks.
It's a workout.
And then you eventually like this, and you're just like all cocked and.
I know I don't have 2-hour conference calls, so
I do.
Dude, you can just leave it on speakerphone. That's what I do. Just speakerphone, just like talk. People.
some of us don't have offices.
Yeah, dude. Who's next to you hate you?
I think it's douchey.
I think it's douchey.
I will disagree.
I think headphones in general are tough at an office because someone walks up to you, like yelling at them, "Hey, hey, hey!" It's like, are you listening?
I did that on purpose so make sure people don't bug me. They still bug me, but it was like more a chance like they have to sit there and stand. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can talk to you.
You're that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Antisocial.
A little bit
Why do they have to be Beats?
because they're by Dre.
I mean, dude, like, they're just another brand.
They're
In-
not.
in my
You're
eyes.
overpriced and underperforming.
Have you seen how expensive some of these Sony ones are?
Yeah, but they're better. They don't just like turn the bass up and say, "Oh, it's so good."
I will agree with you,
Dude, if you're an
about-
audiophile at all, if you know anything about podcasting and audio, you'll know Beats are shit.
By the way, speaking about Dre, have you guys ever seen his TV show or his documentary with him and like Jimmy Samad thing? The
Thank
two
you.
recording. It's on HBO.
No.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, shout out to HBO in there.
Hey, shout out to HBO. Shout out to Beats. Shout out to
You
Dre.
were just like they're douchey.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beats.
Shout out to all of them. Oh man.
What's next?
All right. Next is giant metal, or I guess not necessarily giant, but oversized metal watches.
Oh, I hate those.
Your watch has to fit your wrist. Your watch has to fit your wrist.
Irish wristwatch.
I think this watch fits me perfectly.
Irish wristwatch.
No.
Do it.
No.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Yes.
I think oversized is too much. Unless you have like the wrist.
Unless you're thick.
Yeah, as long as you have the wrist kinkle size for it, then you can do it. But if not, don't do it.
We're talking about
The face.
The face size, right? We're not talking about like it being this.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
loose?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Like loose.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
loose.
Steven's wearing a metal watch, guys, just in case if you're wondering.
Yeah. By the way, I've heard metal watches are less formal.
They are not as formal.
Yeah.
Correct.
So if you're wearing button up, you're wearing some suit, go leather.
Yep. Match your belt. I think.
Yes, you're supposed to match your shoes to your belt to your watch.
Yep.
But the size. This is a 44 millimeter.
Size counts?
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of small, bro.
Yeah, I got small. I got tiny wrists.
You couldn't get a little bigger than that?
No, I couldn't.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that sucks. Only to Ruben.
Oversized is douchey.
Yeah.
Gold? I think gold is also douchey.
I think gold you can play. I wouldn't say gold is douchey.
As a yuppie, like as a millennial, as a 20-something-year-old.
I think that's swag.
Swag.
I think it depends what you look like. So if you, I'm dead serious, right? I think it.
What do you mean by that, Steven?
Elaborate.
Okay, so let's say I look like I do now, and I'm wearing gold watches, maybe a little gold chain. I look very Cuban. Like it just won't really work.
No. Okay. Have you seen Sean Evans with First We Feast? He
Right.
wears gold watches.
But
swag.
that fits him.
He's got that swag.
Why?
I don't know.
Why, Steven? Why?
Because he's bald?
Yes, we'll go with that.
Does that answer? I think we all kind of.
Did you say gold or oversized or both?
I just said oversized metal watches. All
I thought I heard gold in there.
We got carried away.
right,
Yeah,
let's split it up into two. So, oversized metal watches, douchey or not douchey?
Douchey.
Or douchey or yuppie?
Douchey.
We're talking about workplace.
Yeah.
Generally, when would you wear it?
Dude, have you seen I've just seen on like Floyd Mayweather documentaries, and he has some pretty big ones.
That's
but
just like
they're legit.
status symbol. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
even
all
like
it is. It's like millions of dollars.
right.
Workplace douchey.
Douchey.
Yeah, douchey.
Now, gold watches.
The colored
Douchey
gold.
or yuppie?
The color gold or like
Color gold.
what does it go with?
It doesn't need to. It's on its own level.
What you would have on right now, I think it would go.
I could wear a gold watch
I
with brown belt,
okay,
navy blue
I don't see
chinos
What about rose gold?
for dudes.
Yeah. There's some pretty cool looking ones out there.
Is that
There it is.
It's a little femme.
That's pink? Like where it comes down to, it's like the pinkish color, right?
Yeah, like a
Okay.
rose gold watch with like a white face and then like a leather band.
If you're wearing like pastel-y lighter colors,
Is that what you got, Nick?
No.
Okay. she was like,
Yeah, making sure.
I could see like a dude riding his yacht or sailing on a sailboat with the rose gold watch
So that would be like
and
yuppie.
boat shoes, short shorts.
You know what's funny? I was looking. I don't know why. I was just looking at Rolexes today on the internet. Just yeah. I was like, okay, goals. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. Never gonna happen.
Scratch
But
that.
holy crap! Some of those watches are just like crazy. But I don't like Rolexes. It's like a status symbol.
Yeah.
We were talking about
That's all
size
it
and
is.
stuff like that. It's like a status symbol.
Cool with, like,
I got
Fossil or
Yeah.
You're saying
got a Casio.
fossil. What about fossil?
Have you ever worn a Rolex
Hashtag.
though? Like
What?
put it on you?
Why? No.
It feels
I don't
good.
know anyone
It
that
feels
knows.
good.
It feels good.
Feels good.
They're like heavier. It's like, have you ever had fake Ray-Bans and then put actual Ray-Bans on?
No.
Dude, they're usually heavier and it feels just like it's, I don't know, feels
Real?
more sturdy. Yeah. I'm gonna say not douchey. Okay.
Yuppie for that one.
I'm gonna say yuppie.
Gold?
Gold.
Douchey.
Gold.
It's just out of style. I don't think it's.
All right, Reuven, you have to be the tie splitter here.
I don't think it's douchey. It's just how to how to match with it is hard, but like I think you can pull it off if it's as long as it's not oversized. If you get oversized, then you're playing that douche game.
If it's both oversized and gold, douche.
Super douche.
But we decided to split this, so just
Yeah,
gold.
it's
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
You
yeah.
have a lot of money. That's what it means.
Sure.
Gold? No, I mean
No, a large gold watch.
Oh, okay.
You got a lot of money.
But it's not happy.
Compensating.
I feel like in the future, Joey's gonna have a gold watch.
Do you guys
We
want to
just
hear
gotta
something
get
really
rid of
funny
this.
for 2 seconds? When I got my
1,
Camaro,
2.
my dad
That's it.
said I was compensating for something.
Because you're slow? Oh, wait, your car's slow too.
What's the next thing?
That's the next thing. So the consensus is yuppie for the gold one.
Sure, I guess I got overruled.
Sure.
Awesome. I need to write this down.
My dad hasn't let that go yet.
Really?
He still makes fun of me.
He makes fun of you for everything.
He makes fun of me. I was born.
We're
Yeah.
dead. We're dead.
Look, you were an accident. You should never been born.
All right.
You're gonna die, clown.
Ready for the next one?
He tells me I was supposed to be his daughter. Or
He
something
tells
like
me
that.
I was supposed to be the middle child.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Wait. Okay. Sorry. Next one.
So blue shirts with a small pattern. So let me describe this a bit. So have you guys seen, and this is part of that hipster category a little bit, but some guys, they wear those like somewhat slim fitted, but it fits well.
Okay.
Short sleeve, blue like button up shirt. It's like really trendy right now, and it has like little patterns, and it's either like a dot or like a diamond or some kind of small pattern on there.
Damn. I own 2 of these now.
So I'm gonna say douchey.
Are we still talking at work or?
Yeah. Okay. There we go. We're still at work.
We're still at work.
Button-up shirt is always a long. To me, a button-up shirt is always a long sleeve standard. That's me. So anything with a short sleeve is not okay. That's me.
I have a couple of them. I have a white one with like navy blue pattern, small patterns on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're like plus signs or something. I don't know. Something weird.
That's funny.
I like them. It's like a mix between like casual and kind of business casual, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
Personally,
I'd say Yuppie.
Yuppie.
Yeah.
Personally, I have never worn mine to work. Like I'll wear mine outside of work. Like
See,
going
I'll
to a
wear
restaurant, whatever. I'll wear that.
I'll wear mine with jeans and like dress shoes.
Is it Friday though?
No.
Ooh,
But small firm.
Yeah.
but small firm.
I could wear shorts and be like,
What's up, guys?
you probably shouldn't wear those, but we'll let it slide.
We can't wear shorts. It's in our dress
No,
code.
I
We
can't
have
wear
a dress.
shorts.
We actually have a dress code.
Same.
So do I.
I'm gonna, in my point of view, I'm gonna say douchey at work, outside of work or Friday. Even if it's like a real casual Friday, maybe a Friday before like a holiday.
You have to decide one.
Fuck.
Yuppie.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna say douchey.
It's trendy, bro. It's Yuppie.
Ruben, you have to split this tie again.
I think he said douchey
I-
already.
He
It's
said
douchey.
douchey.
I mean,
Okay.
you're long. It's when it comes to work. It's if you're wearing a button-up shirt, it's long sleeve. End of story. I don't believe in the short sleeve like for button-up shirts. Long sleeve all the way. End of story.
Like you don't believe in it? Like they don't exist?
Huh?
What do you mean you don't believe in it?
They're not.
like Santa Claus.
That's not the area. They don't belong in the workplace.
Dang, says the
You
guy
wear
that wears
polo to
jeans. Yeah,
But that's a polo shirt. That's a different.
that's less casual.
These are three. There's two buttons right here. Difference.
Wow.
The first button has to be unbuttoned.
I went to work the other day and I showed up and it was like my first button up. I usually all tied up and like I was like this and I was like, oh shit, this is a little awkward. I felt like very uncomfortable and unprofessional because also I texted my boss I came in late and I'm sure like he was like, oh, I had a rough night and like because of what I don't know. What's the next question?
I thought you were gonna go with like, oh my god, my collarbones are too sexy.
That's hilarious.
No one's ever said that to me.
Consensus was douchey. But before we get to the next topic, what do you call it? I asked a couple people on the Japan subway train what their thoughts were.
Americans or Japanese people?
Some Americans and some Japanese people too. They were like, I think it would be only considered douchey if it's with. Actually, no. I was talking about this with coworkers as well. So the American people on the bus said not douchey, so yuppie. But the coworkers brought up a really good point, and she said she would only think it's douchey if one wore salmon colored pants or like a colored pair of pants with it and boat shoes.
Yeah,
Then it's douchey.
I could see that.
I think that's about like what I was picturing in my head too, though. So I might change my answer.
Like I wear jeans with mine to work.
Well, we're still talking about the gold watch.
No, the button
the-
down.
Oh, the button. Oh, okay, the one. I'm way behind.
I
You just have a Rolex on your mind right now.
Yeah, I want
he
that
wants
Rolex.
one.
I saw that price tag someday. Hopefully.
You know what? I used to have a boss that used to just wear those. So, yuppie. Switch my mind.
Is it just because your boss used to wear that?
Yes.
So you're saying yuppie?
Yep.
CYA.
I'm trying to get in.
Just in case if anybody doesn't know, in engineering, CYA is a very technical term.
Very technical.
Very technical.
Yes.
Cover your assets.
There you go.
Are you thinking about something?
Yeah, I'm not like now. I'm thinking about like
Watches?
no, like wearing the salmon shorts or pants or something like. That's kind of brings swag to the office, though. Like I wouldn't say that it is borderline douchey, but at the same time, like, yo, bro, new swag coming through the
Are we
office.
changing our answer here?
I didn't.
I did, but now we outrule Ruben.
2-1.
Anyways, so it's yuppie now.
All right, doesn't matter what I say.
I guess that got changed to yuppie, guys.
Yep. Yes, it did.
Yup.
So, next one is, I guess, this is for you, Ruben. Fitness watches.
Fitness.
Now, what do you mean by fitness? Now, that like what type of? Because like, there's a lot of people that wear like.
Wow.
Excuse you.
I guess you're talking about like the iFit or something like that, or we're talking about like those
Fitbits, Apple Watches.
Yep.
What's the big
Step
fancy
trackers.
one too?
Right now, everyone's wearing the Apple ones because it does all of that too.
Fitbit's a huge one just for like
Some
Health-wise.
implicit- or
Like
in-
step tracker, heartbeat monitor,
any of those.
that kind of yells at you for sitting down for too long kind of watch. That's yuppie. That's not douchey. That's like I'm trying to improve my health.
Let me tell you what.
What's up?
I think
What's up, bro?
I think
Come at me.
anybody who wears those is douchey.
Wow.
Whoa.
Anybody.
Why?
Unpopular opinion.
Whoa. Why? Give us a reason.
Okay.
God dang.
Okay. Right. One, if you're overweight and you're wearing those, how's that helping you at all? Right? Start working out. If you work out, how are you really monitoring your health? Like, oh, hey, I'm at 165 beats per minute. I need to rest for a little bit. I need to get back to 165 in 2 minutes. Nobody's doing that. Nobody.
I don't know if you understand what it does.
It takes your heart rate. It takes your step count, all that kind of stuff. Just get up and walk more. Get up and do something.
But that's the whole point, is to get them started.
It actually tells you to get up and moving. It actually tells you you're not meeting your goal for the day.
It's like somehow mentally, for the people that are trying to better themselves, it's a way like, okay, let me at least start here. It's a starting point.
A lot of people don't have that like mental motivation. So you have a device that helps you do it.
It literally makes no sense to me.
You're not even like, are you listening to us? Like,
It literally makes no sense to me. Just get up every 30 minutes.
sideways real quick.
Hey, it's our opinions.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like
If a fitness watch is working for you,
that's true, but like
This is all about fashion.
okay,
good point. Yeah, is it
that is true.
fashionable?
No,
like, what about like electronic watches in general? Ones that connect to your phone, like smartwatches. That's what I meant to say. Do you think they're douchey or yuppie?
Yep.
You think they're douchey?
I think they're fucking douchey. You have your fucking phone. Are you really gonna get a text message and be like, okay?
I mean,
like I don't have to look at my phone anymore. You
you
just
know how-
fucking take it out,
Do you know how
or just ignore it. You don't have to fucking look at it. I fucking hate it.
Do you know how tight my pants are and how hard
I
it
don't
is?
give a shit, dude. I'm so against that stuff.
You're so triggered right now.
I am. I am.
Such a strong opinion.
Yep.
Damn, bro. I've never heard you so like.
You hit it.
You hit that nerve. I've never seen you so uptight about something.
This is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm laughing, guys.
But, let me open up this other beer real quick. I need this now.
They're yuppie. I'm with Joey. They're yuppie.
Fuck that.
Bro, just because you can't afford one doesn't get to hate on it.
Bro, I used to sell it to people knowing that like it wouldn't fucking work for them. There's no fucking reason for them. Zero
There's
fucking reason.
history here. Like,
Fuck.
Usa.
All right, sorry. All right.
okay.
Next question, please hurry fast before he.
So I think you got overruled, but it's yuppie. Sorry, dude.
You put an asterisk next
Wait,
to
what's that?
Wait, I still need your opinion. Yeah.
He
Oh
said
yeah, yuppie. They're totally yuppie. I think they're awesome.
You put an asterisk next to that one? Because that is huge.
Just to make you happy, I'm
Please.
just gonna put
Nothing.
Strong,
Neutral?
a strong new or a strong
now
douchey.
follow the rules. 2 against 1. Yuppie.
Do you have one?
No.
Do you have one?
No.
Do you have one?
No.
Exactly. No one fucking needs them.
I can't justify.
Can I change my answer? I do have one. I just don't wear it.
Exactly. A lot of people buy them. Don't fucking wear them.
It's pretty.
You don't need them.
It's pretty fatty.
You don't need
Fad-y.
You don't need it.
And the funny thing is, it used to be Nick's. So, and then and then he stopped wearing it. So then I tried to wear it. I'm not helping this yuppie case here.
The only thing that I like about them is that they have a alarm system where it's like it just vibrates and it wakes you up. A lot of them do.
I wonder if that would be like a good way to monitor, like, hey, you need to drink more water. I don't know. Anyway, off topic. Next. So, Yuppie?
Yuppie.
Yuppie.
I just can't justify spending $400,
Okay.
$500 on a smartwatch.
And it's Yuppie somehow?
Yeah, dude. Like, that's cool.
This is cool, Joey.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on before. Yeah, let's get this next one. Let's go.
Paisley patterned shirts.
Yuppie.
Paisley.
All right, I don't know what Paisley is.
Yeah, me
It's
either.
those weird little tadpole looking things.
Like the gangsters used to wear in
Can
their
you put on, like-
bandanas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull it up on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I put it on my phone?
Yeah.
What is that?
Let me just see it. I just need to see it real quick. Shirts that look like this? Okay, I'm a big fan of girls kind of wearing it. I'll
Not
show you
wearing
later.
Girls
Not at
wearing
work.
just
I think
bandanas?
Kind of.
I think if they're like succinct and intentional, but if it's like overbearing, like that's too much.
Oh.
I guess look up a Paisley pattern shirt.
That's it?
Like
Yeah. But like your whole shirt is that pattern.
Okay.
if it's like if it's like every square inch is Paisley, it's kind of douchey.
Douchey.
Flat out.
Flat out douchey. Nope, you don't wear
Okay.
that.
Okay.
We're getting work setting, right? We're talking about work setting.
Work setting.
Yep,
What
nope,
if it's
douchey.
like subtle? Like it's not like so
That's what I'm saying.
contrasted?
Like this is douchey,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Like that is overbearing.
You'll have to yeah.
Overbearing too much.
If you're watching the YouTube,
There you go.
but if it's like minimal, because I have a Paisley shirt.
Change my mind right now.
All right,
Change my mind or we're burning that shirt. What are the two?
I might have to go get mine to find it, but
I still think that's douchey. Like I don't feel like that's appropriate for the workplace. I feel like it's. I like the simplistic look. Me personally, like what Joey's wearing is okay. You're pushing the limits there. I'm just kidding.
dang, bro.
But
That's too adventurous
it's-
for you.
yeah. Solid colors or very very little plaid.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Is
get
that
my
plaid?
T-shirt because I don't. I
Go-
couldn't
go
find
get it real
I'll be right
quick.
back.
Okay.
Short sleeve, button down, with small pattern on it.
But it doesn't have the
Let me
tail
see.
things.
That's
No,
not
that's
Paisley.
not Paisley. That's what we're talking about. You're like, that's stupid. It's short sleeve and a button down.
Yeah, this is something else.
Joey's right now showing off his shirts.
And those are
The camera.
Paisleys.
Wait, though, like if this was on a button up though.
I think that's fine.
I think that's a no go.
I think it's a no go as well.
So you think it's yuppie? You think that
Douchey.
This is douchey?
Yeah, I think that's douchey. If it was a button-up t-shirt and everything, douchey.
If I were to
you
leave,
think this
I
is
wouldn't
douchey?
label it douchey.
For
just
work,
wouldn't wear
yes.
Like you wouldn't wear this to work.
I wouldn't wear it to work.
I'd probably wear that one to work. Actually, that looks pretty nice.
We
You
have
know
we
what?
have one
It
more
might-
we have one more example.
Just because
coming
it's
up.
so minimal.
Oh, yeah. Another short sleeve button down with small pattern.
But that one looks better because it's white.
Nah,
Are you changing your answer, bro?
Oh man, this is difficult.
still wouldn't wear it.
That or this? Or this?
I'd wear that one. I like that one on the right.
I'm going with my answer.
Ruben likes the white one.
No, douchey. Anything with those type of patterns, douchey. Stripes or
Dang.
simplicit and a story. Done.
Dude, this button down, you want to wear it?
Would you wear the T-shirt?
For a Friday night, yeah, but not for work.
Nah, I wouldn't wear the t-shirt. I feel like because I look so Hispanic, I look kind of gangster.
Doesn't look bad on you, bro.
No? Can I borrow it?
It's a large. It's not a medium.
I don't know, man.
Pick one.
I'm
Douchey. That's my final answer.
all right. I don't know. It's called Paisley. I'll try to figure it out right now. No, I wouldn't wear.
Learn something new every day.
He's still undecided. He doesn't even know.
It's because that shirt was pretty minimalistic. I'm not against it. I'm gonna say yuppie. I'm so indifferent to it though.
So yuppie.
Yuppie.
Yeah.
Douchey. What? Wait. How come I didn't win?
So the majority of your guys' answers.
Uh-oh.
Has to be douchey.
I think it's going to be yuppie, actually. That's my guess.
I just feel like it's 2018, man. You can wear whatever you want.
Majority of my answers was actually Yuppie.
Woo!
Hey.
I was actually going to be like, if it was most of it was douchey, I was going to be like, you guys are such judgmental. Like,
Why do you guys have this podcast?
I think that the biggest thing is like I don't care what other people think, so I'm just gonna wear what I want to wear.
yeah. Everyone should wear whatever they
Pretty much it.
whether if we think you're douchey or yuppie.
True.
But that was fun, guys.
That was a lot of fun, though. That was. I learned a lot about these two. I'm not sure if I like it, but you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're all buying fitness watches.
I hate you guys.
Dude, we should just go get fitness watches just to bug Steven.
We're
Like,
just
oh,
like-
hey, dude, what
Dude.
time is it? Oh,
I would
sorry.
hate you guys so
Oh,
much.
I gotta go take some steps. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, Steven. I got to get up and walk around for a little bit, all right?
I would
Can
hate
you
you.
give me a minute?
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh my god. This is giving me anxiety right now, guys.
Oh, man. All right. So, since we have to wrap this thing up, I'm going to leave with like a little happiness tip related to fashion and stuff. So, something we did at work for my boss was we dressed up like him on his birthday.
Nice.
Is this the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday guy, or is it someone else?
No, someone else. So, we. That would be funny though. With like a pocket
It's
protector.
Wednesday.
So, basically, he wears. There's this store in Tempe. It's like local to Arizona, and it's called Dixon Flannel.
Hashtag it. Sponsored.
I wonder if that's intentional. Yeah, get it sponsored. But,
Hey,
but yeah, so sorry. But yeah,
did you
so
all
this-
shop there?
He shops there, and like almost everyone at work totally shops there. It was kind of weird when I first started at work. They were like looking at this website with their shirts listed, really obsessing over it. Every single thing he wears is like a Dixon flannel with like the Dixon logo and everything. And so I make fun of him all the time. Anyway, so happiness or back full circle. So for his birthday, I sent out an email to everybody, and I'm like, dress up like it's gonna be Dixon flannel shirt, or wear a tight t-shirt. He's one of those like fitness people, and then regular jeans, work boots, and like safety glasses, and that's like the outfit. And then we even like took our little like scan card things and like which usually has like our picture on it, and then taped like his picture on there.
That's awesome.
And when he walks in and he's like, you like, because I wear a blouse and stuff to work, so he walks over. He's like, "You look awfully casual," because I'm wearing a flannel to work. And then, he looks over to the other boss, our director person, Jennifer, and he's like, "This is kind of freaking me out. Why is everybody so casual?" And then later on, realizing that everybody dressed up like him. And then we took like a group photo of. It got a lot of laughs. It was great for like overall company morale and stuff. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's great.
But I might have to steal the bow tie Tuesday or just tie Tuesday.
Tie Tuesday is a good one.
I think bow tie Tuesday would be even better.
Didn't we?
It's safety.
Didn't we vote that as a douche
but, like,
move?
It is, but like I'm talking about safety. It's all about safety.
And morale.
No.
But if it makes you happy,
If it makes you happy, also tip: just get a tie clip.
Yeah.
Those
Don't-
look pretty nice.
Those don't exist. Shh.
I think those are coming. They used to be out of style. I
Oh.
think they're coming back into style.
Dude, I really like so. I forgot
tie
when it
clips,
was.
douchey or not douchey.
Not douchey. They're coming
Not
back.
Douchey. They look really nice. I wore like an all black outfit, all black like tie, and just like a silver tie clip, and it looks sick.
So people could see
I
you
think.
at night or what?
Yeah, just a reflector on it. Yeah, that looks sick.
Well, I need to ask about that for the wedding because if we're all wearing tie clips or not, that's a good question.
Are you guys all black?
We're all wearing a blue suit and then white t-shirt, but our
White T-shirt,
our tank top,
tank top.
Tank top.
What?
button up, white button up.
Oh,
There you go.
all right.
God, Jesus Christ, and pink tie.
It would look really really sick if it was just like a very simple just tie clip on all you guys. It looks super sick and safety. You're not gonna dip
Safety
into
is a real
anything.
thing.
Or just do it on your own. And be like, I'm cooler than you guys.
I'm the best man.
It's actually true.
Anywho.
I like tech clips.
All right. That was fun. Thanks, guys.
I should thank you very much for joining us. This has been a lot of fun learning about fashion. I have no fashion sense, and these two kind of do. And also telling us about finding out how Steven feels about Fitbits. That was one of the biggest things I've learned today.
The end.
That's your takeaway from this?
Well, learning how to dress and
Thanks, bud.
what bugs you. But thank you very much for doing this. We hope to have you again if you don't mind.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh. No, it definitely needs to be an episode too.
We'll make an
I
episode
like
too.
this. Sweet.
On hair.
Oh.
So I'm growing mine out. Have you seen like the latest Avengers movie?
We'll talk about it in the next.
Gosh dang it. All right.
Joey, you got anything?
Yeah. Follow the Instagram every time.
Every time.
There. It's getting up there, actually. Pretty stoked about it. But
It's growing.
it is.
It's growing. I like a lot of people's like profiles. I follow a lot of people, and it's being reciprocated.
Good.
Also, if you guys have any fashion comments or anything, comment on our Facebook, Twitter. Wait, we don't have Twitter. Instagram.
You gonna start Twitter?
No,
Okay.
I can't keep up with that. Just give us a comment, email us, or if you got any other topics, let us know. And with that, Steven,
We're out.
thanks for tuning in to the Yup Life.
If you enjoyed it, leave us a rating and a review on iTunes. Or just follow us at the Yup Life Podcast.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play Music.